What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Irony of Gaming. And today we're going to be playing a new game called Infection Free Zone. Now, let me tell you something about this. I was not expecting this game to be this good or this addicting. Like, I expected it to be, like, interesting and alright, but, man, this game is something else. It's like State of Decay 2 mixed with like The Walking Dead, and it's like cranked up to having like managing hundreds and hundreds of people, and I gotta say, I really do enjoy this. You guys should definitely give this a try. Now, this is like it has like this whole entire map area. I decided to choose New York City. I wanted to see what it would be like to survive an apocalypse on here, because I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen movies and stuff where it's like, you know, some of the zombie apocalypse, they go to like these big city areas, or they go to like New York City and then they try to turn it into an apocalyptic thing. So I was like, you know what, I wanted to see what it'd be. I wanted to live the experience. I wanted to see what it would be like into New York City, and I think I chose. I know I'm in New York, but I think I chose the Bronx. So I wanted to see how everything would happen here. Just wanted to see what that would be like. Now, I do know that, like, what's really unique about this game is you can choose. Apparently, you can, like, when you start the game, it can tell you if you want to, like, put in your hometown and whatnot. So you can just type in, like, a hometown, and the game will literally generate a bunch of cities and stuff. And you can even put a challenge for yourself to, it's like, oh, what will happen if this happens in my hometown, or if this happens in the city that I was in, could I survive it or not? And I was like, oh, this is really cool that they're able to do something like that. Now that I think about it, I probably should do something like that next time. Like, I think like on my second playthrough maybe, or I don't know, maybe my third playthrough, I should put it like somewhere in a home area that I'm in and whatnot, and then see if I can even survive it there. But it is what it is. But yeah, so far I chose New York. I wanted to see what would happen here. But as you can see, I got like a whole bunch of cities here. Well, not cities, but I constructed like a few different things here and there. Now, what I didn't intend to do was no, actually. Yeah, there were a few things that I wanted to build around here, but before I even do that, I'm gonna have a little bit of a story time here, right? So, it all started when I was like here. I started around here. We had no walls. We didn't have anything on here. I was trying to expand a little bit over, like, in some of these buildings and trying to deconstruct a few. I had deconstructed a few, but then I had this idea. I was like, wait a minute. Why would I deconstruct anything around here if I can just barricade it, and then I can just use these buildings for like future facilities, and then I can just try and expand my way over here. So I will admit to you guys, okay, I did get a little bit hard-headed. I was a little hard-headed on some things, because see this building right here? I had such a huge idea about this. I wanted this area here to be like a facility for the squad and for all my soldiers. Now, at one point when you start the game, you only allow like four squad members and whatnot. So I wanted more than that. So what I ended up doing was I ended up wanting to I ended up wanting to expand that number. So I had to go through a number of hardships. Like, a number of hardships, a number of BS. I had to kill a few people to get where this base is at right now. I mean, listen, a few people was, it was by accident, but the rest of them, it was justified, okay? They were raiders. So, sometimes accidents happen, I mean, Listen, one of the people that was driving the cars and whatnot, we ran into some people. We was like, oh hey, they could join us. And well, they ended up, they ended up saying, oh yeah, we'll join you. And then, well, one of my guys, they're shit drivers, and they accidentally ran over one person. Like, it was just only one person. It was a mistake. Anybody can see that. Well, they the entire group didn't see it that way, and well, one thing led to another, and well, it's water under the bridge. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, oh, well, what happened to them? It's water under the bridge. Okay. But listen, anyways, we had to go through a bunch of stuff. We had to clear out most of the locations here so we could get food and whatnot. And I mean, I think we did pretty okay. However, this is where it starts to get a little bit more complicated, because I want you to keep this in mind, right? So we had about 300 food. We was collecting cans. Everything was going good. The thing is, I think I expanded a little too fast. I grew too fast for my own good, and we are a little too efficient in growing, and we don't have a deterrent to stabilize the growth. As you can see here, we got about, oh, this is pretty low this time. Well, so we got about like 25 children, so everybody was having babies. Who am I to tell them not to have children, But as we started growing, things got a little bit more complicated, because now we started getting people who were being ill. They were getting infected. And as far as I can see, this used to be 2.1 chance. Now it's being changed to 7%. Let me see something. The ill in critical condition that might turn. So we got about 8 people. So we got 8 people who might turn. I mean, should something like that happen, I'm gonna have to send soldiers in there, and I already have soldiers in here to begin with, just in case if they do turn, then I can take care of it. However, things started to get a little bit crazy. So I had 300. So, anyways, I had about 300 food. Things was just, I thought things were getting good, but it kind of got out of hand a little bit. Apparently, I didn't know that the food can go bad. So the food that aren't rationed or canned, they would start to go bad. That's exactly what ended up happening, and I ended up getting around like a dangerously low amount. Now it started like losing like chunks here and there. Like I was losing like 65 after a certain point, maybe 2 days or so. I started losing like everything else. Like things just started getting worse. It just progressively got worse. So I'm over here now, sitting here thinking like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do? So I ended up reaching a critical stage at this point, in where people are starting to starve a little bit. And like right now, we're doing pretty good right now, but I gotta build a few more barns, and I built enough kitchens, but I gotta make them build faster so that they can start feeding everybody. And we started to lose a few people, so they're kind of been out of shape with this stuff. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just like expanding everything here. So I made a little location here about, for like farming. So I started building some grains, and I have a barn right here, which is just also a slaughterhouse. And let's see, what else do I got? I got about like I got a warehouse right here, because oh my god, yo, it was like a nightmare. It literally was a nightmare trying to get enough storage. So I had to take a good amount of time trying to build this thing while being attacked by a whole bunch of zombies. Eventually, I started to expand a little bit more to get more storage. So now we should be... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. We're about to reach the threshold. Never mind. Okay, so you know what? I got a way. I got a way to fix this. I know how to fix this. So what ends up happening, right, is so I started building a few more things here. I then started building a scrap yard. Now I wanted the scrap yard to start building metal, so I could start, you know, constructing a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do. I got to figure out a way to start building. What am I looking for? I got to start figuring out a way to start building fuel, because we started to run out of fuel. Now, this is one of my biggest issues that's happening right now. I sent a bunch of soldiers out here to try and get this story location done, because I'm trying to figure out how to get a vaccine. The issue is the story isn't, it's not triggering. So I'm kind of stuck a bit, because I don't know where else I'm supposed to go to end up getting, what's it called, you know, where to get the vaccines at. I don't know where else to look. I looked at the labs and whatnot, but so I'm gonna have to find another way. So let's start this up real quick. Oh, yo, so there was another location too, right? So I ended up running into the military. And as you can see, I got this little gift right here from the military. So, like, one of these days, like, this military guy, he shows up. Well, he gets into a transmission, right? He starts calling us and stuff like that. He's like, yo, he was being all demanding and shit. And I'm just like, first of all, I'm just thinking, I'm like, yo, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell does he think he is? You know, trying to tell me, you know, trying to tell me, oh, you know, we demand food and all this stuff. Now, you gotta understand, right? At the time, I had about like 30 food left, and this was like we were in critical condition, and we still are in trouble right now. I gotta figure something out to get the food, right? So he's talking about, yo, we want the food, the fuel, and we need soldiers and ammo, and I'm like, man, I can't provide any of that for you. I ain't giving you number one. I ain't giving you my soldiers. I'm not giving you any of my fuel because I ain't got no fuel. So the guy was like, you know what? By the time we arrive, you're gonna understand and give us all the stuff. So I was like, okay. Well, he showed up. Had an armored APC. Right? He had an APC. And also he had a storage truck. So the storage truck, you know, he brought that in there, which is, you know, this right here, this truck right here. So guy shows up, he's trying to look all intimidated, right? Now let me tell you, now what he didn't know was every single one of my soldiers are killing machines, trained killing machines, okay, all maxed out. Well, she needs some training, okay, but she's still learning. But listen, they were maxed out, okay, their skills is maxed out, trained killers, they killed raiders. There were times where we even forced raiders to join us. They had no choice because they wasn't even in the position to stop me. Okay, so listen, basically what I'm saying is that we're the law of the land here, okay? This doesn't belong to this land doesn't belong to them anymore. So he didn't know that. So he was like, you know what, you're gonna give me all this stuff? I said, no, you're gonna leave. But here's the thing, right? In my mind, I'm like, yo, that is a sweet ass APC vehicle. We're gonna take that shit. And we're gonna take the weapons. So the guy is like, yo, this is a big mistake. We're gonna kill you and all this stuff. And my character was like, show me what you got. So the guy started blasting, right? He just started shooting everywhere. So we had the vehicles, right? So so at the time he started, when I denied him the you know, giving him the supplies, he just stood there. So we had like where is it? We had it right here, right? So we had the turret. We had turret guys over here in the on the tower section. So around here we had a few vehicles on here. But so part of my other team, I think it was like my the Reaper division. So I used to have squads, but now they are divisions. So I got the Wolfpack division and I got the Reaper division. I'm aiming to add more divisions in the future. But first I got to deal with the whole food problem and the whole fuel issue. But anyways, so parts of the Reaper division, they were like all the way over here around here, but he didn't know. So what I did was I had my soldiers show up around there while he was waiting. That dude was like, this is a big mistake, and so I chose to attack them. Pretty much we defended ourselves because he was gonna knock down our doors trying to take everything by force. I wasn't having that. So we go into this firefight here and there. We're like blasting all this stuff. Now what I should have done was maybe I should have gone in the building and have those guys start shooting them up and stuff. But I was like, nah, because we were surrounded. He had the APC right here, and then he had like the truck right here, and we just went all in the middle. We said, screw that. We gonna fight both of you at the same time. So we ended up killing the guy in the truck, and then it took us a good bit of ammo trying to kill the guys in the APC. Unfortunately, I think I ended up losing 2 of my squad members. I ended up losing the first division I ended up losing the squad 1 of Wolfpack, which I guess is like the leading team. I ended up losing them, and I ended up losing somebody from Reaper division. So we only lost like 2 squad members out of like the 11 that I had, which I did replenish, by the way. But anyways, so I lose the soldiers, 2 squad members. I was like, you know what, this was a lot better than I thought. This went a lot smoother than I thought. And now listen, I was prepared to risk it all. Okay, I had to risk it all because that was a sweet vehicle. I mean, guys, look at this vehicle right here. Okay,
operator.
You mean to tell me you're not gonna attempt to fight the military for this beautiful vehicle? So that's exactly what I did. And I won. We won, and guess what? I got an achievement from it. So I'm guessing that was probably like one of those challenging things. If you don't have strong soldiers, this thing will probably annihilate you. I mean, like, look at this thing. This thing had 20,000 health when I was fighting this thing. But we was killing this thing so fast. We were so powerful. We had shotguns. We had assault rifles. We had everything that we need over here. And we still got assault rifles right here, which, by the way, we have to... Can I, Okay, I can't do anything about that. For now, I can't. But anyways, so we were doing that stuff. They got killed, and we set an example. We made sure that nobody was gonna mess with us on this. So I ended up getting the truck too. I still have to repair this thing. It's gonna take some time because it takes fuel as well, and I don't have any fuel. We gotta figure out a way to start making it, which we're almost done, by the way, in making the fuel. But now what I gotta do is I really gotta start making our own food because we're starting to run out, and I ain't gonna lie, we're in trouble right now. We are definitely in trouble. But yeah, so it's been quite the experience here. Things have been going a little crazy and whatnot. So I tried to send some more soldiers over here, get some more supplies, see how that was gonna go. And now we're here into the present time. Okay, so we're in the present time here now, and now I have a few plans on what I want to do.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
So what I want to do is I want to transfer the command center here, and I'm going to move the research facility over here as well. Actually, what I'm going to do too is we can actually do this now because I got like a whole bunch of bricks that I want to get rid of. Where's the research facility? right, so yeah, we're gonna go here. Dang. This is gonna be a big project. Yeah, it's gonna be a big project. But you know what? We got this. We'll do about 23 people. I think I got about, what is it? About 12 left. And the rest of the 12 is gonna be, we're gonna do this. And I mean, like, if anything, I can just, you know, dismantle a few other things, and everything should be fine from here. So my next plan and what I want to do is, so we're building the grains here. Right now we're in trouble because it's I think it's close to winter. Yeah, it's close. We're in the winter season. It's November. So I'm planning to do something here as well. Maybe build a few other a few structures here and there. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Now, I have these 2 soldiers defending the area here because what's about to happen is there was, where is it? There was a swarm. So a swarm is about to show up, and it's really going to get bad because the hordes, they started progressively getting worse, and I'm not sure how long we can really last. I mean, we could last pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you guys with that. Like, we got, like, what? 298 ammo. We're doing pretty good. I mean, my squad's pretty strong. Now, we did end up losing a few people in one of my squads because a bear showed up. And what ended up happening was that the bear ended up, like, getting into one of their locations. They killed about 2 of my guys. We killed it, but you know, I'm not happy about that. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to solidify our defenses here, because I expanded a little bit further, like in this area too. The issue was these zombies are so damn petty that they kept destroying some of these structures here. So it just wasn't worth it at that point. Ooh, perfect. So it wasn't worth it at that time. They were really going at it with those gates and walls that I worked so hard to try and build, and they were just destroying everything at this point. So I'm just like, bro, we're gonna have to do something about this. What is this? Okay, so what I want to do now is, like, I got the food preservation set, right? So the food preservation is good. Now what I want to do is, dang, you see that though? It takes a long ass time to create this. It speeds up the cooking preparations in kitchens. We could do something about this, but we got about like 370 hours to research this. I really don't know how long we could last, because this is like, this is a lot of days. It's a lot of days. This is what I'm trying to finish researching, but the quest won't start. I tried to use like the beta test version of it, which I'm using right now, but it just, you know, it's just not working out. Like, it's just not working. It's just not. So I'm not sure what I got to do this. I might have to end up just doing it the hard way and building a hospital instead. Maybe that'll work. But let me see. What's this one? Yeah, they're like the ill people. They're starting to take up. They're starting to take up the medicine. I'm not happy about that. Now we could just start building up ammo, but I really don't need to do that. just because it's like we could just take that shit from raiders if they try to fight us, and we'll just get extra ammo that way. What does this one do? The production of protectors and riot gear. Ooh. Biofuel. Now I ain't gonna lie, we probably could use something like this. But what's this? Manufacture fuel. Okay, so you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and build a fuel location. Now we already got soldiers that's showing up here, or civilians. So what I might do is the sawmill we're fine in. This is good. I'm gonna tell them to cut only the fully grown trees, just so we could keep things stable. And what I might do is we could really use some fuel. So you know what? I might use like these two locations to build the fuel tanks, so we can start manufacturing a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. So we got to build surgery. So we would need surgery in order to build a hospital. I kind of want to do that. We got one med bay. So we ended up expanding like over here, and we have a med bay right here. Now, the issue is we got people who are infected. Well, they're not staffed. Okay, you know what? Okay, I got an idea. So what I want to do is I'm gonna have to expand on this. Oh shit. We had like 7 people, right? 7? Yeah, so we need about 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna have to treat these people. I mean, it may not be much, but production canceled. What we talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Do we make this? Yeah, we do. But wait, why did they have it here? That's weird. All right, so yeah, we can start building. So we can start building some medical stuff. Some people are gonna end up taking a bit of this. What's the situation looking like? Each time the ill people will consume about 25. Okay, so 0.25. So we got a few ill people, so they're gonna be taking up a lot of stuff. We're gonna have to. Oh, cured citizens. Okay, so we had 50. Okay, so before we had about I think 70 people. I think 70 people who were sick, but 53 of them got cured. So they might have the antibodies for this. So what I'm thinking about is we could let it run its course, and we can have things like, we can have it run its course. There's gonna be a few people that are gonna get infected. A few people might die again, but I mean, it's kind of thinning out the herd a little bit, because I mean, we are progressing way too fast, and we're consuming a bunch of food. Now the issue is the game's not really telling me on how much food is really being taken out, and I think that has something to do with the food that's not being preserved. So I gotta figure something out. Oh, no wonder. Why is the scientist? Why we only got like one scientist? What is this? And we got a whole bunch of guards. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. There we go. Now we got about 49 days. Okay, we're good now. Yo, you know what? This makes me think. How long was this? Was it like this, where it's just only one scientist? You know, I really, I really think I just added more unnecessary stress to myself for no reason. Like, look at this. It takes about 2 days to do the biofuel. We can do this. It's easy. Okay, so we got the metal. We could get plated armor for this, but okay. So my idea, I think it's either gonna become like biofuel, so we can use biofuel by like the meat that we use and the grain. So we can use a fuel for grain. We got a lot of grain. Like we're like making so much grain. We got a slaughterhouse done. We just got to get faster cooks. That's my only issue with this. Where's the cooks? Okay, we got like one warehouse. Oh, we did get the scrapyard done. What I want to do with this though, I want all the people from the scrapyard to be maxed out. I think we got like I got 2 scrapyards. Now I got the canary over here, and I got another scrapyard here. So we're building the metal as best we can. It's not much, but you know. Oh, really? It takes up metal? Yikes. Well, I mean, it's not bad because we got 2 of these and it takes up more metal. I'm not really worried about it. We probably should build more scrap yards though, just to be safe. But I mean, we got like a whole bunch of these buildings here. So I was like wondering. No. So I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Maybe we could just do that for now. Now I got a plan. The plan is I want to expand all the way here and turn this section here into like one of the main defense areas. When I get everything established. But wait a second. I'm looking for the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Okay, so we got the cookhouse here. We need to make more food. Okay, so we got meat and wood. The wood is easy. How long ago was this? 3 hours? Yikes, bro. I definitely want to like produce more food faster. Way faster than this. And it takes about 92 days. So the 92 days, we could do something about this. I wish I could do fishing, but I can't. Not yet. I could build a greenhouse. We could do artificial produce. speeds up food preparation in kitchens. You know, honestly, I think that's exactly what we need to do. Otherwise we're gonna have a big issue. Like, this is gonna be a big problem. But then again, too, we do have this other issue where we really do need to do the biofuel. I really need to get more fuels and establish this so I can start expanding. Because we got a really huge issue here. The issue, we got the food problem and we got the fuel problem. Now the problem is, if I don't got any more fuel, I can't really go out there to get more food efficiently. Which I need. So I think what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can find like an area in which I can meet and pass new laws. Ooh. How do I get this? Scavenge neighborhood to unlock? What does that mean? I've scavenged so much stuff. Yeah, this is not it either. Okay, hold on. So we got headquarters over here. We got the squad quarters, we got the house, we got the shelter. Tools factory. Oh, wait. Chemical plant. Yes, this is it. Okay, cool. So we got the chemical plant. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. So the chemical plant, we're gonna. You know what? We could make a big facility over here for the chemical plant. This could be the chemical plant right here, and we could build a large facility of, you know, biofuel and all that stuff. Damn, it's gonna be a bitch trying to create. All right, let's do it. Oh, no. But you know what? No. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm gonna do that because so this is one of my future plans. What I want to do, I want to move the headquarters here. I want to turn this into a research facility, and then I want this to be a hospital. That's gonna be like the future goals that I want to do. This right here is gonna be like some other things here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like I guess like we could move some more people here, put a little bit more defenses. But what I also intend to do is I intend to re-expand over here, little by little. But I ended up having to destroy like a whole bunch of the like a bunch of the walls. I had to deconstruct it because it was too hot. The location over here was too hot. It was way too many zombies, way too many infected animals showing up and trying to kill everything. I was just like, yeah, I don't have the manpower right now to end up, you know, trying to stop this whole thing. So fuck. Like, should I really move it here? You know what? Yeah. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it. We'll build this here. Now, what I'm gonna do, like, you know, just to do this, we're gonna build another. Ooh, we could build a workshop. Research required mechanic. Okay. All right, so the chemical plant, right? So we're gonna do the chemical. So we're gonna build the chemical stuff, right? And then we're gonna make it to where this will be the main project area. So what I think I'll do, because we got like the kitchen here, right? I might actually expand the kitchen, like more of the kitchen here, maybe. I think this whole area right here, I think this will be like for kindergarten. Like, I'll just keep building like a bunch of nurseries and kindergarten for the kids. Man, this is gonna be tough. Okay, I got it. So, oh, you know what? This entire area right here, this could be the barn. We can start building that for the barn. Because we have a... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, we do. Okay. I was thinking about something different, but this is something completely different. Never mind. Okay, so... I kind of want to leave this here for the kids. But locations like this, we could just build like a, you know, like a chemical plant. And we have we got the warehouse right here. So this is good. So we could build one right here for the chemical plants, and then we'll build, just in case, we're gonna build another one right here. Just in case. So we're gonna build 3. So we're gonna have the main production right here, and then we're gonna have the other 2 right here. I want to see what ends up happening, like if it's probably one person or if it's more. We got the barn all set up. Now this is interesting here. The repair, so the repair shop. This lets me decide like which person's gonna do, like, take priority. So I told them to take priority in, like, you know, getting the defenses done for here. I probably should get like more people to do this, but you know. So hold on, we got about 23 people. I'm gonna get that down to about 13 people. So we're gonna about 13 people here. We're gonna add about maybe 10. And then we're gonna add one person here, and we're gonna add one person. Yo, bro, what? Did I take enough? I didn't take enough people. Okay, so we do one here, one there, one there. Alright, so we do this, we do that, we got like 2 more people here. It's probably going to take like about a few days, maybe a few days to get this done. I really want to build these defenses here for the... You know what? Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to... Oh, wait, it already exists though, so I have to... right, I gotta get somebody to go to this location.
Awaiting orders.
Should I move my soldiers over here? I mean, it's during the morning too, so... Oh, wait. We got another one right here.
Operator.
Nah, we'll get devil dogs. Oh, yo, so there's a crazy story about devil dogs, right? So, devil dogs used to be a raider group. They tried to oppose me. They thought they can ambush my guys, right, and try to take them hostage. Now, little did they know, right, that my soldiers are elite killing machines. They don't need guns to take you down. So I was like, you know, he tried to negotiate with me. Guy's clearly desperate. He's like, listen, I'm gonna give you a count of 3, and you're gonna give me all your stuff, or else your people are gonna die. So I just waited. He said 3. Pause for a bit. I'm like, you know what, bro? I just had this great idea. I think I'm gonna do the world a favor and I'm gonna take you down. So he was like, this is your last warning. I said, screw that. We gonna take you on now. So we get into this fight. Yo, listen, I don't know what ended up happening there, but the guy freaked out. He's like, yo, they tricked us. I said, and little did he know, I already had the whole building surrounded. So by the time shit was popping off, I had everybody show up there, going straight into the, going to the house area outside. So when they try to run outside, because the guys inside that they supposedly held hostage, ended up getting their asses kicked. So they tried to run out the door and they got shot up. And we took all that gun and all the loot. So we killed this guy, we killed one of some of his men. So he tried to go after us again. And I guess try to send one person over there, try to scout us out. We ended up wiping that whole area. We cleared it. So he was like, talking on the transmission, I'm pretty bad at math because I didn't like those odds, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, we kicked your ass. Don't mess with us. And then all of a sudden, like, yo, are they, what are they doing? What are you guys doing?
Receiving. Ready for action. Waiting orders.
What's happening here? What's going on?
We're on the move. Going there. Going there. On my way.
Okay, I guess this is not working. So we're gonna have to figure something else out. We'll figure it out. We'll find a way.
Roger.
Don't worry, guys. We'll find the way. Honestly, I don't think we should go right there. We should go right here. Oh wait, no, we do. We have to go here.
On my way.
Never mind. But anyways, like, so these guys, they start fighting us and all of that, and then all of a sudden, he calls us again, and he's like, yo, listen, I know we did you some wrong in the past, but we kind of need your help here. We're surrounded by zombies. And I'm just laughing. I'm just cracking up. I started pausing. I started pausing a bit on purpose, just not say nothing. He was getting agitated, like, I know you're here, damn it. Come on, just pick up and answer. And I'm just laughing at him. And then I was like, you know what? Why should we help you? So then he was like, listen, we just need help.
Building work done.
And my guys, they're not here to help me because, they're probably dead at this point, if we didn't kill them all. So he shows up. Well, he shows up. He's still stuck over there. I was like, you know what? Okay, we'll help you out. Okay, we'll help you out. So we go. So we go in there. Kill squad. And we had what's it called? I think it was Wolfpack. I think, yeah, it was Wolfpack. So we sent Wolfpack over there. Wolfpack ended up taking care of the whole situation.
Head back to your shelters.
And we, oh man, it's already about to be 6 o'clock. Damn. So we end up going over there. We we end up what's it called? We end up like killing everything, and so we help the guys out. And he's like, "Oh, so you know what happens now? Now before this, right? We're gonna roll it back a little bit."
The
And
ill are turning into infected.
yeah, I figured that was happening, but don't worry about it.
Another one incoming!
Ah, shit. Okay, so the zombies are gonna come over here, right? Shit. Alright, guys, listen, I'm gonna need you to... go here.
Let's do it.
But what you're gonna do
On my
is
way.
you're gonna end up going here.
Let's do it.
I can't let you run into this. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna
Ready
send
for
these
action.
soldiers here, and
Reporting.
we're gonna defend this area. So you know, so we got
Roger.
these. So you know, we had the zombies show up. Blah blah blah. Right.
Infected incoming!
And he was like, "Yo, we need help." Oh God, that's a lot of zombies. We got this though. So we was like, "Yo,
Fort
this
spotted.
is."
Operator.
Where's the rest of my soldiers? This is not good. Oh, my soldiers are already here. What the hell?
Operator. Going there.
Alright, send soldiers over here,
Ready for action.
and I want soldiers right here.
We're on the move.
So if they break through, you guys are gonna handle it.
Reporting.
Alright, I think we got this all set. We're good.
Ready for action.
So the guy was like, "Yo, we need your help," and I was like, "You know what? We'll help you out under one condition."
Infected are pillaging a building.
Ain't nobody showing up in the building. What are you talking about?
Let's do it.
They're breaking into our building.
Shit's getting hot. Things is getting hot. Alright, where's the horde? Nobody's attacking us, so what is this lady talking about? Alright, we're doing good. We're thinning out the herd. Where's the leader? He's gotta be here somewhere. Yeah, the leader is definitely here somewhere.
Waiting orders. Receiving. Infected incoming! Let's do it. Infected incoming! Out of ammo! Need more ammunition! Out of ammo!
We'll get more ammo. Easy.
Fort spotted!
Oh, there's the leader. Alright. Yeah, so this is what we call like an
Some
alpha.
infected around here. No ammunition! We're empty!
Shit. Alright, I gotta send Reaper. Reaper and Wolfpack. Take care of it.
Waiting orders.
They're breaking into our building.
Going there.
We've just lost the building.
Are you serious? We ended up losing. Alright. No big deal, no big deal. We got this. Alright. Oh, we ran out of ammo. Like, literally.
Hostiles inbound.
Oh, dude, come on. There can't be more.
Let's do it.
Alright, replenish ammunition.
Waiting orders. Receiving.
Alright, this thing is about to run out of fuel.
Reporting. Reporting.
Let's turn this off.
Waiting orders.
Alright, first off, I want you guys to go and collect those guns.
Another one incoming! Receiving.
Oh fuck, they ran out of ammo too?
Let's do it. Receiving. Reporting.
Oh shit.
Ready for action. On my way.
Get in the building.
Let's do it.
Easy.
We're running out of stock.
Yeah, I know already, lady. I'm trying.
Waiting orders.
Alright, so we got wolf pack.
We're on the move. Operator.
Are you kidding me? Again? Another swarm? Oh man. They about to show up in like 2 days.
We need more resources.
Holy shit. Like this is what I was saying, guys. It's starting to get out of control. What's this? We running out of food? What's going on here? Oh, okay, because yeah, we're rationing. Got it. We just gotta survive until then. But yeah. So the guy was like, "Yo, you know, we need your help." And I was like, "You know what? I'll help you under one condition. You gotta join us." And he was like, "What? But how are we supposed to live?" And it was just like, "Listen, you are in no position to refuse this offer." So he's like, "You know what? We'll do whatever you say. Just help us." So we helped them out. They're like, "Okay, what do you want us? What are you gonna do with us?" I was like, "You're gonna join this squad. You're gonna join this community, and you're gonna serve as soldiers." And he was like, "You know what? It beats dying." And then the Devil Dogs was created. I gotta say, we're probably the most dominant military force in this location right now. I'm like, damn, I have outdone myself. Okay, so we got soldiers here, right?
Ready for action. Ready for action.
All right, I'm gonna send Wolfpack 3. I'm gonna send some of the Wolfpack over here. We're actually, hold up, no, we're not.
Operator.
What I want to do,
Roger.
go to that storage and let's put the guns in there because I need to change the ammunition. We really got to fix this thing up. That's what I want to do. See, it's already badly damaged because we damaged this car almost to all hell during that fight with the military. So don't worry, it'll be in tip-top shape soon enough. Just gotta get... Oh man, this is a lot. That is a lot of them. Alright, cool. So
Receiving.
Squad 1 is here.
We're on the move.
Alright, so what's gonna happen is... You know what, honestly, I kind of want to dismantle these right here. I want to dismantle these houses here only because there's a gate here. And from here, I can easily move the vehicles closer to this location. Otherwise, it's just going to cause a bunch of issues. And I'd rather not have issues. This little one right here, I might do something with that. So I'm gonna dismantle these two things. Oh, we already got 5 people. Okay. So we'll just put this back. All right, we're good. All right, so I mean, we're kind of in trouble. People are gonna start starving, and you know, we got about 25 people that are ill.
Waiting orders.
All right, so I'm gonna send a small group of Wolfpack over here.
The work ain't
Let's
gonna
do
wait
it.
for us.
Wolfpack is gonna end up over there.
Reporting. We're on the move.
Oh wait, we got a whole bunch of food right here too. All right, cool. So we're sustaining. You know, we're living. We're living. Okay, so I gotta really figure this out. What am I gonna do? We can use the biofuel, but at this time I want to cook more efficiently. That's what I'm gonna do. But then again, I don't know what the greenhouse does. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it'll just, you know, if it'll generate a lot more food or if it's like grains or something. I don't know. But what I do know is we need to cook more efficiently. And I think that this is the best bet. This is our best chance in surviving. Like the infection I could deal with. We could always kill the infection off if people turn. It'll be like some Dying Light type stuff. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it don't really matter. But we gotta survive a few days though. That's gonna be a challenge. Holy shit, this is a lot of zombies. I'm gonna have to get ready to... Yeah, we gotta get ready to dismantle this. This has gotta get dismantled. Alright, cool, so we got...
No more to find.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, so this is the trading guy. So so what we do is that we always amass a bunch of weapons for this guy, and we always sell it at a much generous rate for him. What do you got? We need food.
Food and other basics.
Need food.
Food.
Sorry, no can do. Bro, what? Alright, fine.
Guns and ammo.
Got guns? Guns.
Guns.
Lots of it. Alright, cool. What about books?
Books and meds.
Got any meds?
Medicines.
Oof. Okay. He's got medicine. He doesn't have food, but he does. But he.
No other needs.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have food this time, but that's okay. That's okay. We got this.
Going there.
Okay, so we almost got this created. This is almost done. Oh man. The metal part, this is gonna be the hard part because we got a whole bunch of wood already. I'm not even worried about it. We got a lot of tools, as you can see. A lot of basic items and stuff. It's mainly because of the bricks. The bricks I like a lot because we can always just repair it, if anything. And actually, hold on. Because I kinda want to get this started already. Where's the guards? Okay. I think I'm gonna keep about 35 guards, and then everybody else is going to gonna repair this wall. Because we really got to start getting rid of, you know, a lot of these bricks. We really got to get rid of it. Alright, so we got like one person left. You know what? Screw it. We'll just do that. Like, I really do think we got I got a nice system going on here.
We're on the move. Roger. Waiting orders.
But yeah, this tank right here, I'm gonna move it here.
We're on the move.
I gotta really repair this thing.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, so right now I'm like, before I used to have like a whole squad of like 4 people, and we used to collect a whole bunch of stuff over here.
Construction complete.
Shit, dude, they're like eating a whole bunch of food, man. This is getting crazy. We only got 5.2 left. This is becoming dangerous. And it's snowing too, so it's getting harder to
We've
build
spotted
things.
some people.
Building complete.
Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Alright, let's trade.
Let's trade then.
Okay, what do you got? You got a whole bunch of food. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And we got fuel. We don't need fertilizer. We do need medicine. We got a lot of he's got a lot of medicine. That's really good. Ooh, he's got some ammunition. Dude, he's got 2 assault rifles, 2 shotguns. We don't need pistols. We got a whole bunch of those already. Yeah, this is good. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay. So what we're gonna do is how many meds do we have? Oh shit, we only got 2.8. So that was some good timing, because we are losing fast. We're losing a lot of stuff fast. We got about 102 raw meat, which is really good. We just got it. So once we finish like this to build faster of food, we could easily start building this up more. Because I have been rationing it, but what I should do is I might turn down the productions actually. You think he'll accept bricks? I don't think he likes bricks, guys. I mean, do you like food? God damn, man, you don't like food? Shit, man, he's taking up 9 guns. I don't know if I like that. He just wants guns? That's all he wants? Why does I do that? No, he don't want that. Does he want fertilizer? Okay. We're getting somewhere. He likes fertilizer. He likes fertilizer, guys. Shit, I don't want to use the basic tools. about wood? Nah, he don't like wood, guys. Raw meat? Nah, he don't want that either. God damn. Alright, fine. We'll just use a bunch of fertilizer. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I always try to do generous because I want him to show up more often. We do need to start generating a lot of guns. So that's what we're gonna do.
We're running out of resources.
Lady, if you don't start bothering me about resources, I understand that. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Because this is starting to take up a lot of metal. So if need be, if I need to increase, like if I really need to increase productions like this, we can just do that. So we I'll take 3 people out right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have about I'll have about 2 people. So 2 people are gonna do the rationing, and everything else is going to be turned off for now. So we're building, like, you know, 1 food and whatnot. So I think what I'm gonna do with the other 8 people, we're gonna max this out. Build that up. Alright, we can add like 1 person on here, and oh, we got 10 crates of food. Hold on.
Reporting.
I'm gonna send Reaper squad over here.
Roger. Receiving. Roger.
I gotta go retrieve that vehicle. Like this was the vehicle. These were like the vehicles. I had a few vehicles here, but I got like 2 vehicles broke at one point because, you know, I had a fight with the military. And after the battle, you know, I ended up leaving some of the cars there. I did repair some of them, and I just gotta repair that one so I can go and collect the food. I really, really need fuel. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a hard time.
Receiving.
What I could do too is take a few fuel out of this and then, you know, try to ration it a little bit. I do have a tanker, and I want to get the tanker to increase its stuff on here, but you know, it is what it is.
Operator.
Alright, so we're gonna have Reaper squad go here.
We're on
They're
the
gonna
move.
take base, take guard over here. Shit's about to get real. Yeah, we add like 2 people here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a lot more weapons than this.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Operator.
Alright, squad 2.
Roger.
Actually, wait. No, squad,
Waiting orders. Reporting. Ready for action.
yeah, you know what? Squad 2 is gonna have assault rifles.
We're on the move.
Squad 2 is gonna have assault rifles. Actually, you know what? 2 shotguns. 2 assault rifles, 2 shotguns. So if they get too close, we'll be ready for them. we'll be ready. All right, so we got like 4 other assault rifles, right? So who else
Reporting.
needs it?
Operator.
Like I told you guys, we are decked out in power. Ain't nobody messing with us.
Receiving.
All right, so we got the pistol. I mean, we can always just. Did I purposely do that? You know what? We're gonna change that.
On my way. On my way. Roger.
It's almost about to be dark time too, so. You know what? Nah, we're gonna give him a shotty. He gonna get a shotgun instead. I think it'll be better this way.
Reporting.
The hell? What is this? Shotguns? All these guys got shot. Man, hold up. We gotta do something about this.
Roger. Roger.
I probably should have just set them right here, but that's okay.
Adaptation complete. We finished construction.
Alright, so we're gonna take the assault rifle, we're gonna
Construction
replace
complete.
that here, we're gonna take this and replace that here. Yeah, shotgun's fine. We could do that.
We finished construction.
Alright, cool. So squad 1, go back into the APC.
Let's do it.
Now, she's saying that we completed. She said we completed the production, right? Alright, cool. So we got the chem lab. Alright, so we got 5 people. 5 people is doing the chem lab, right? Alright, let's see. What do we need though? Fertilizer. Okay, so that's what we need. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Just to create the fuel? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we could create wood. Okay, not create wood, but we can use the wood to create the fuel. This costs about, god damn. I do want to use the grain to get more fuel, and it looks like we could turn the fuel into fertilizer. But for now, we're using fertilizer. Dude, what's this? Oh, okay. So use the wood to create the fertilizer, or we could just use 6 wood to create this. Oh, so you know what? We can just... Okay, so we can just build this up to build more trees. And then we'll just saw it up. That's it. Easy. So anything that's like tree related, we could just eliminate the tree, cut it down, get the resources, and then we could turn that shit into fuel. So we can get this set up, right? Create some fuel, and then we could create it in different sections. And then this is gonna be the big section right here for the big project. And when that's done, we got the whole chemical base right here. Yeah, I like this. This is good. We're almost done here, so I can move the ACP right here, so we can start defending everything nicely. We got about 4 gunners over here. Yeah, I think this will work nicely. And then we got that. Alright, so we got about like 17 food. This is still a problem that we have. So what I'm gonna do is we can then take a barn. We need to build more of a barn. We got enough kitchens. But the barn, we need to create a barn again. I was gonna use these two locations, but I rather not. Instead, I'll probably just make it right here. Or I could just put it right here for that whole location and whatnot. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay. So I might have to, you know what? Maybe I could just use a barn right here, right? Get like a few barns, and then build a bunch of. Nah, I don't think so. I think we're doing enough so far. But what I do need to build more fields. To build more grain, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's do it.
And it's about to get dark too. If anything,
Construction complete.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
oh yeah, what's the greenhouse do? Cultivation. Plants inside grow faster, which makes the cultivation much more efficient.
Going there.
Ill people will turn soon.
Oh shit. Where's my soldiers at?
Operator.
Oh my god, dude, I told you guys
On
to
my
go
way.
over there.
Receiving.
Fucking hell.
On my way.
Guys, go in there before it's too late.
Board inside!
Alright, so we got citizens who are starving. We got 7 people who died, probably to the infection. But the good news is, oh, come on, man. We still got more people that are sick. Alright, but look, here's the good part about this, okay? The good part about this is that there's about 4 people. We got about 4 people who, we got 4 people who might turn. So we got 4 people who might turn. We got 29 people that are ill. Damn, man, this is getting... We're like in a real critical moment right now.
Reporting.
Alright, cool. So we got the vehicle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
We're
send
on
them
the
here.
move. Waiting orders.
We got Wolfpack. Wolfpack is going to go here
We're on the
just in
move.
case.
Let's do it.
Got soldiers here if we need to move them. Nicely done. Yeah, this is about to get bad. I think one more day and these zombies are gonna start coming again.
Infected incoming.
Yeah, here they come.
Another
All right, it's a bunch of dogs. I mean, guys, you can't get out the back alley.
Horde spotted. There are some infected around here.
They're trying to get inside.
Hey, it's just dogs. I'm not worried
The
about it.
infected are pillaging a building.
That all you got?
We're missing resources.
Okay, so we got about 6 people. To prevent further infections. So this is like we're on a race against time right now.
Infected incoming.
We got people getting infected, and we got a larger force about to come at us again.
Horde spotted.
Hey, here we go.
Reporting. Going there.
Throw in another squad.
Reporting.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll send in the devil dogs.
Receiving. Hostiles inbound. Infected incoming.
Our building is under attack.
Yeah, you guys don't want none of this.
They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Woo! They showing up. See this?
Infected are pillaging a building. No more. They've ruined the place.
I mean, guys, it's only a gate. Relax, okay? Relax. Alright, so we're gonna use a wooden gate this time. Damn, it takes like 14 metal. Nah, we're gonna cancel that. Instead, we're gonna build a wooden gate this time. Yeah, there we go. I think it'll be easier.
Reporting. Going there.
Woo! They sent a large force after us. I think the leader is still here somewhere.
Roger. Horde spotted.
Yep, there we go.
They're breaking into our building.
Yeah, they're getting hurt.
Roger.
Oh, what? Looks like I got a little weakness in my defense. We gotta fix that. Yeah, we gotta fix that. Alright, we good.
Operator, we're on the move.
Oh boy. Alright, so infection, 29 ill people. I'm hoping of like building something on this, but I'm trying to fix the food problem. It's not looking good. We got 2 people. We got 2 food preservation. You know what we might do? We might make more guns. Nah, we need a bunch of metal though. Guys, we are in big trouble right now. This is not looking good. So I want to try and go to this location, but it's not working. This like nothing's triggering the quest. So therefore I can't get the vaccine from these people over here. I would have to do this the old-fashioned way,
Work's waiting.
which means that we're gonna start struggling, and it's in the winter, so it makes things worse. We do need to get a greenhouse. We gotta fix that because this is starting to become a problem. Where it's, you know, it's getting more difficult to... It decreases the efficiency. Look at that. It takes about... How many hours? Hold up. I know did not say 115 hours, bro. Are you kidding me,
We're running out
bro?
of resources.
Oh my god, the winter sucks. We're not gonna be able to survive for long. All right, we gotta do a massive
Ready for action. On my way.
we gotta do a massive food run.
Ready for action. We're on the move.
Oh boy.
Operator. Reporting.
Okay, so we're gonna hold on. I need them to get into their vehicles. We gotta do an emergency run. This is not good.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
Alright, so we're gonna have them go here.
Construction ready.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. So we got the trading guy. That's good.
Just bring whatever you've got.
So we're just gonna tell him to bring whatever he's got. We're running a little low on our guns. I don't like that. Oh, this is the cookhouse. Okay, so we got the cookhouse here. So let's do this. We'll build some more. And we'll get about 5, right? 5 food. So if I'm correct, they're taking about 30 of this stuff, right? So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take this out, and then we're gonna use this as a means to get everything good in order. So we have this for the kindergarten area, right? What I'm going to do, we're gonna build 2 more cookhouses. Maybe the cookhouses can save us. At least it'll hold us over, you know? Until we can get back on our feet, and then we can start building, you know, fuel and stuff. Because this is not looking good. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build like 2 cook places over here, and hopefully that'll try and offset the situation here until I can, you know, build a bit more greenhouses, which can offset the winter. Because this is starting to become real critical for us. We have a real big problem. We're starting to lose people. We got like 29 people that are ill now. We had people that were like healing, being cured, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll figure something out. We'll prevail. We'll make it. But yeah, so this is gonna be it for this video. Yeah, I definitely got to figure something out with this, but yeah, this game is like really cool. It's really addicting. I've been playing it like 2 days straight, and I'm just hooked on this game. But yeah, you guys should definitely give it a try. It can get difficult. I think like my problem was I grew too fast and expanded too fast, and so now I'm dealing with these issues. But eventually, when everything gets sorted out, I'll be able to really make the base super efficient, and it will be unstoppable, hopefully. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Also too, I do have other games that I have in the playlist for this channel, so feel free to check that out. I also got a music channel as well, so if you want to listen to some chill music, you can pay that a visit. And you know, I'll put the link in the description for those channels. And also too, I do have a shorts channel that I'm working on transferring the shorts videos on there. I think I put about 2 new shorts on there, so feel free to check that out. I did put that into the I am going to put that into the description as well. So yeah, enjoy, guys. But yeah, that'll be it. Catch you guys later.